to share. If you are willing to share a dessert platter, I have the little recipe for you. This is such an easy recipe. It's actually an assembly job, to be honest. But you can go the whole hog and make your own biscuits like I've done. So we've got gingerbread biscuits with lots of lovely fruit and dried fruits with cranberries, pomegranate. And here I made some lovely bark. So this is just melted chocolate with cranberries and hazelnuts. And then I did buy in these because I thought they looked very pretty as well. But first of all, I want to make my chocolate dip. You see, thing is, I love chocolate. Can't help myself. So dessert isn't dessert for me if there's not some element of chocolate involved. So you get your hob on and we're just making a little chocolate sauce. Here we have 72% cocoa solid chocolate. This is rich, it's dark, it's sweet. You are gonna love it. Well, at least I love it. In it goes. Now, shouldn't melt chocolate straight on the heat like that. We are gonna put in some cream to go with that. So that is good Irish cream. And just because we can, we're going in with a little bit of liqueur. So this is an Irish cream liqueur. You could simply go with orange zest. You could make this with milk chocolate and orange zest or lemon zest for the kids. So just watch your heat, give this a stir, let it all melt down, turn the heat and let the chocolate just melt slowly, but keep stirring it because you just want to make sure that your chocolate's fully melted. You might need to whisk it in just to get a smooth finish on it. So we can come back and have a look at that. So to make this, all you simply do is melt the chocolate and then you pour the chocolate out onto a greaseproof paper or baking parchment, and then you just put some chopped hazelnuts on top and some dried cranberries. Equally, you could do walnuts and apricots, whatever you like, and that is called chocolate bark. And we start chopping up our fruit. So last minute assembly job. We are going with some pear because pear and chocolate is yummy together. So just cut your pear down the center like that. Little tip for you, get yourself a teaspoon, get it into the center of the core of the pear like that, and just turn your teaspoon around like that, and that takes the core out. And then simply cut it into wedges. Now I'm just going to turn the heat off and just let that melt. And let's go again and cut our pear. Okay, so the pear is definitely the last minute job. So we have that, and I'll check this now and see how we're getting on. Give it a good stir. Beautiful, really beautiful. Now this is simply just an assembly job. Beautiful chocolate sauce here. What will go well with that? Well, of course, fruit goes beautifully with it. So let's start laying out our fruit. So we'll go with the pear. Now I am not bothered per se as to how it lands. I just think organic is really nice. So I think that looks lovely. Then I have my gorgeous gingerbread biscuits. So let's pop them there. But I've also got these lovely little round gingerbread biscuits as well, which I think are going to be gorgeous. Now, we want a bit of fruit, a bit more fruit as well. So I'll move this over a little bit because I want to fit my grapes in here like this. And I'll get my strawberries in here. What next? Oh, we can move the chocolate a tad this way because these are those lovely little chocolates now. I just bought them because I just think they're so jewel-like and they look really nice. So let's pop them down there. Right, I have my chocolate bark here. So we can just break this up and just dot it around. So we'll just slide a little bit in here like that. Slide another little bit in here. Next, we want to get some cranberries in. I'm thinking maybe for colour, I just put a mound of cranberries here in the centre because I have pomegranate for dusting. So the pomegranate's really nice. When I say dusting, I basically mean like a nice jeweled scatter of the pomegranate. We have here an orange, so if you wanted to, you could do little like strips of orange zest. So you could just dot them round like that. Just let them drop because that's giving you that lovely festive colour. We have here from the garden some of my rosemary. So I went out into our cookery school garden and picked that. And to make it festive, what I have here is a little bit of icing sugar. And then you can just dust this with icing sugar. And then you pop them around on your board like that. Your little Christmas trees. So, how easy is that? Now, check out my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, all of that. There's lots more recipes on it, but that there is my dessert platter. What do you think of that?
For lots more hints, tips and recipes from myself and Ballyknocken Cookery School, subscribe now.